We've had yet another sunny and hot day across the country, with moisture pushing in over the far eastern part of the country, with that cloud cover extending over parts of KwaZulu-Natal, eastern Mpumalanga and Limpopo. On our futurecast, you'll see that we're expecting that cloud to remain over that part of the country into the start of the work week, with the possibility of some light rainfall and drizzle. Over the western part of South Africa, though, we can expect a hot start of the work week, especially with that coastal low moving through the Western Cape, with a few thundershowers forecast over the far northeastern part of the country. Here's our rainfall probability map for tonight, with up to a 40% chance of light rainfall over the far southeastern part of Limpopo, eastern Mpumalanga and parts of KZN, and a slight chance of showers over the rest of Limpopo. Here's our Metro Vision for tonight for Durban, where we have a mostly cloudy forecast with a possibility of light rain and a minimum temperature of 21 degrees, with an easterly onshore flow picking up to about 20 kilometers per hour. Then tomorrow we'll see a fresh northeasterly wind and a high of 29, with a partly cloudy and dry forecast here. Here's our wind map, with light winds over South Africa's interior overnight and that southeasterly wind moving in over the Western Cape on Monday. We then have a northerly component to the wind in the Northern Cape, and that's what draws in that warm air, allowing for a hot start of the work week. Along the Eastern Cape coast, we'll see a northeasterly wind, and that will pick up in the second half of the day. Overnight, we're expecting a minimum temperature of 17 degrees in Uppington, into the mid-teens for Kimberley, Bloemfontein and R, 14 degrees for Johannesburg, 17 for Pretoria and Mahikeng, 22 for Richards Bay, 19 for Bombela, 16 degrees for Port Elizabeth, and a minimum of 19 degrees into Pietermaritzburg. Then in the afternoon, you'll see that hot weather over the western part of the country, a scorching 42 for Uppington, 39 for Vredendal, 34 for Cape Town and Sutherland, George topping 33 degrees, 29 for East London, Bishu at 32, Johannesburg and Bethlehem both topping 28 degrees, and a high of 25 for Bombela and Polokwane. Then our extended forecast takes us into Tuesday, where we'll start to see a few thundershowers move in over the Northern Cape, as well as over the northeastern part of the country, with a hot day forecast along the Eastern Cape and KwaZulu-Natal coast. And on Wednesday, we're expecting a similar day, but with warmer temperatures into Gauteng and the chance of rain along that south coast.